These are the skylights that we put in. These are Lexan, and we kept the main component of the bus, which is metal, and I just framed it in. But this is what it looks like. It lets lots of light in, and we're going to go to the one in the front, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's covered over. So this is a custom-built curtain that I used. It's a blackout curtain, a thermal curtain. And inside this, because when it is super hot in the warmer weather in the summer, this lets in too much heat, and the bus really gets super warm, and it is not comfortable. So what I've done is I Velcroed and sewed all of this together. So underneath I have it's like a bubble wrap reflective material that I bought at Canadian Tire. And it's simply this reflective material. It's not expensive. And I just custom built them to the size and cut them a little bit bigger so they'll stay in there. And that's what it looks like when it's removed. Now, what was happening on mine is they were loose, and I thought that I'd be able to put some PL400, it's called. It's a construction adhesive. And I put it up here to attach it to the Lexan. And it didn't work. So what I had to actually do is I had to go up onto the roof, drill holes into my Lexan, take grommets and screws, and screw it down into the frame of this so that it wasn't coming down. Because as I was driving, it was loosening off and it was really moving around a lot. You can see here. So there's a little bit of movement in that. But that doesn't worry me. But before it was worrying me because it was a lot of movement. So these are Lexan panels. They came from the hockey rink. A buddy of mine was getting rid of them for the city. So we bought them, custom built them. They are 2 inches wider on the upper area, and there is I forget the material now that I used, but it's like a silicone that goes around. It is, can't remember, quad seal is what it's called. So quad seal, it doesn't harden, it works really well. And we put that all around it, and it every 6 inches there is a screw and a grommet, and it keeps it in really well. So these worked out really well. They let in tons of light. I would do it again if I was to make a bus. You could use regular skylights, I guess, but this shaped really well to the bus. And it's nice. You can sit down, you can see the forest, you can watch the stars. Our daughter really enjoyed it. She could look up while we were driving, and she could see airplanes, and it really made a nice feature onto the bus. So yeah, these are the skylights that we used and custom built.